Fortunate to have just to see him actually. There is a purification of our eyes. Tirdi kurvandi tirdan swantasthena davuta. Senior devotee having a very very mature devotee and senior devotee. Fortune. I've been asking this for a very long time. But I really do not know what is there in the 4 questions. First question is, how many of you know, before taking birth, you will take birth on this birth date? Actually, can you come closer? Sir, please come, sir. She wants to, she's asking something.
There is a lot of space there.
Yeah. We are setting up the camera.
Before taking birth, how many of us know we'll take birth on this birth date? Nobody. How many of us know we'll take birth to these parents? How many of us know we'll take birth? I can see majority of Indians. Asia, India, majority may be Telugu also, right? Okay, at least India, this part of India. How many of us know we'll take birth in India? 3 questions are over. Before I ask my 4th question, means you have not made the decision to come to this world. That is clear, right? My 4th question is, before I ask my 4th question, how many hours you sleep every day? 8 hours. That's fine. 1/3 of the day. My 4th question now. Who are you when you sleep? Man or woman? Indian or American? Engineer or doctor? Nobody. In other words, if you live 100 years, 33.3 years, you don't know who you are. You agree? The last question. From tomorrow down the line, what is going to happen? Do you know?
No.
We don't know why we took birth. 1/3 of the day, we don't know what we are. And we don't know what's going to happen in our life. Ladies and gentlemen, then what is the goal of life? Make money, give it to the children and leave the world? You work in Google because of the bad karma. Next lifetime, you become a tree in the Google. What is the use of that previous life as CEO? You agree or not? How many of you agree? Hey, you're working as an architect, you're working as a manager, working as CEO, but because of the wrong things we have done, bad karma, next lifetime we take birth in as a tree in the same Google compound. What is the use of that Google, that CEO birth in the previous life, right? We are all in the airport. We are in this airport for 70, 80 years, maximum 100. After that, we all take different flights. Some people take a domestic flight. So you'll take birth in Eastern Pennsylvania. Some people take an international flight. I mean intercontinental. You'll take birth again back in India. Some people may take birth in Africa. Some people take China.
Are you planning?
Some people take birth. Some people take extra celestial. They'll go to heavenly planets. Some people go to hellish regions. But those fortunate souls, all of you we are all endeavoring for that. Few people, they will go back to Godhead. That people, they don't need to come again to listen this lecture again, because they have become liberated from this. Number 8. What is number 8? Infinity cycle of birth and death. They have broken it, and They went back to Godhead. The goal of this program is not to make relationships. Goal of the program is not to make, not to pass free time, or not acquire some knowledge, not little peace. Goal of life, goal of this program is get rid of the impurities and go back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada started a Back to Godhead magazine, Bhagavad Darshan in Hindi. Back to Godhead, BTG. As a businessman, he wrote a letter to Babu Rajendra Prasad, the first president of India. End of my life, I am going back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada came from spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavan. I don't want to go alone. I want to take people with me. Support my program. That way I can take many Indians with me. India, what is it? What do you call it? Not a religious country, but a secular country. As expected, nobody wrote reply to his letter. 17 years later, what Srila Prabhupada asked from India, America gave it to him. Prabhupada said, America gave me money and manpower. With American manpower and American money, Prabhupada spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. I have 7 or 8 stories where 2 days before leaving the world, devotees from different parts of the world, actually majority are not Indians, they revealed their spiritual form, they revealed their service, they revealed their relationship with Krishna, and told the family, don't worry, I'm going back to Godhead. So we teach Bhakti Yoga process. Indians know punya, Indians know papam. Indians don't know akarma, unfortunately. Indians don't know akarma. Indians know good karma, sukarma, or karma. Indians know bad karma. At least they don't know these words, karma, vikarma, akarma. But Indians know punya and papam. But Indians don't know akarma. Punyam is a bank account that will come with you. But sad thing with punya, you have to take birth again. Punya is a bank account. You have to take birth again. But because of the good karma, punya, you have good health, good relationships, little more money, lot of money. But you will do wrong things in that life. Again, it will push you to next life. It will push you to next life. Punya and papam, one is negative bank account, another is positive bank account. But one thing they will definitely do, they will push you in the cycle of birth and death. In other words, they are more or less same. But akarma that Indians don't know, which leads to bhakti. Every good activity you do, akarma doesn't have reaction. Bhakti activity doesn't give punya or papam. Bhakti activity cleanses your heart. Bhakti activity brings you closer to Krishna, closer to first liberation, then the love of God. When you practice pure bhakti, you are already liberated. Mamcha yavya vicharana bhakti yogana sevate, savanam sakti tetana brahma bhuyaya kalpate. But Lord Chaitanya is the one who brought. Lord Chaitanya never said goal of life is liberation. He said love of God. Because when you practice bhakti, you are already liberated. What is the goal of life? Krishna Prema. When you attain Krishna Prema, then only you will go to Vaikuntha planets. Then only you will attain Vaikuntha planets or even Krishna Loka. This is Thomas Huxley. He is telling, you cannot explain everything in this world with F is equal to ma. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. You cannot explain. There is one more thing. Consciousness. What is there? Why your heart melts for your child? Why your heart melts for your mother, your father, your spouse? Science cannot explain. Why you perform death anniversary for your father? Whoever has gone. Why should I spend some money? Why you cry? In gratitude, out of gratitude. Science cannot explain that. Science cannot explain that. So what is the third one? Consciousness. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not this body. The first lesson of Gita. We are living in a body, in a machine, but we are a soul within. The moment a soul is ejected out of the body, in India they cremate on the same day, in America 2-3 days later. What is the first lesson of Gita? We are not the body but a soul. So, I wrote a book. In that one book is time management also. Many people in the world consider time with money. They equate time with money. But money will not come with us. Money will not come with us. If you have a bank account 50 years later, that will be there, but you won't be there. You agree? And whomever you are living with today, 50 years ago they were not there. 50 years later they won't be there. How many of you agree? जिनके साथ आप रह रहे हो 50 साल पहले वो थे नहीं, 50 साल के बाद वो रहेंगे नहीं. एटलीस्ट आप रहेंगे नहीं, वो रहेंगे शायद. बच्चे, children will be there, but you won't be there. And that's why a very important thing in this world is time. आयुर्हरति वैपुंसाम् उदयान् अस्तां च यन्नसौ तस्यार्दयति क्षणो नीता उत्तमश्लोकवार्तयत्. Every sunrise, we are seeing the sunset. Every sunrise and sunset, we are one day closer to our last day. That last day may be after 3 years, after 5 years, after 20 years. We do not know. So, we are one day closer to our last day with every sunset. But that person who has dedicated his life to glorifying Krishna is one day closer to Krishna. Is one day closer to going back to Godhead. How many of you like Kirtan? There is a reason why I am asking. When you say yes, you already took part in Kirtan, you already enjoyed it. When I say I enjoyed, little more is added into your bhakti account. How is bhakti different from punya? Bhakti is this bhakti account is never lost. Svalpa mapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Neha abhikramanashoste pratyavayana vidyate. I am going to tell a story. This story is very scary. It happened. I am not here to scare you. I am here to tell you only how fortunate you are. You don't need to go through whatever I am going to show. If only you come every week after week after week, like Shyam Jagannath Prabhu, Balimardhan Prabhu, and Shri Kumar Prabhu and other initiated devotees. If you continue this story you don't need to go through. That day you will realize 24/7 is 168 hours. You are coming unknowingly or knowingly, you are coming only for 1% of the week. 168 hours, what is 1%? 1.68. It's like I convert into hours or 2 hours. Just 1% of the week, come and listen, sirs and ma'ams. This is the only thing that will come with you. And you will be saved from a great fear. What is a great fear? Listen. Ready? Somebody is not attending. I want them to hear this story actually. You're all hearing, right?
Yes.
I already did this. This Prabhu asked me to do this session again. I'm sure many of you didn't attend this. Maybe Shri Kumar Prabhu might have attended. 2008, my visa actually, no. I came to America to work. Then I became a monk. They got doubt. This guy came to work and why he became a monk. They rejected my visa. Second time. First time they approved it. Then I had to leave the country. I went back to India. I started living in Mumbai temple, Mumbai monastery. Some of you may know Chopati temple. I was living there. One day, one Mataji called me. She's from America. She said, I came to India and next Sunday night I have a flight back to America. So can you come and do a program in Hyderabad? And I said, I'll come and do it. So the program is Saturday evening, and once the program is over, I'll call all the people. India, there is no shortage of crowds. And I will invite all the nearby relatives also. So she called me on Friday and said, probably 150 people came already from nearby villages. And tomorrow locals, another 150 to 200 people come. Practically 300, 400 people will be there for the class. Do come and do Kirtan. Then Friday afternoon, I called her. I sat on the train, Hussain Sagar. I forgot the name, but some train, Mumbai to Hyderabad. Overnight journey. Arranged to pick me up from the airport, from the train station. 3 o'clock, even if 1 or 2 hour delay, I'll be there on time. She said, please, everything is arranged. Neither she nor I knew this program. Neither did she know, nor I knew, nor I know this program will not happen. We don't know this program won't happen, we don't know. Yeah. So I sat on the train, overnight I slept, early morning I got up. Saturday morning, this Mataji had a cousin. The prabhu works for BHEL, Hyderabad. He called his wife. Usually early riser, but 7:30 he didn't get up. India, any wife and husband, they have different opinions, natural. So around 7 o'clock, 7:30 on time, he called her and said, I'm really, really sorry for whatever I have done to you. I didn't take good care of you. Please forgive me, he asked. This Mataji was so happy. Husband is asking for forgiveness first time. And she said, don't worry, what is there? Wife and husband always. Something is always there. That's okay. She said, why are you still on the bed? She said, I have a little fever. I want to take a... So this Mataji became so happy. Husband asked forgiveness first time in his life. Maybe that Prabhu is 44, 45 years. I'm going to show a picture actually, personally drawn by him. So she went into the kitchen, started working. Few minutes later he called her. Now the story starts. He said, somebody is standing next to me. He's telling, he'll take me with him. She looked. Nobody is there. And he's not like a crazy guy, he's an engineer, performer, 2 children, runs the show. You cannot take him for granted. She said, nobody is there. You cannot see him, but I am able to see him. So she said, India today, all glories to the movies. Hinduism is like a good percentage of Sai Babaism. Right? So what she did, she went inside, put little vibhuti, put the Baba's picture in the hand. Don't worry, everything will be alright to sleep. She was so happy because husband asked for forgiveness. She didn't realize the consequences. Few minutes later he called again. This guy is telling, whichever Baba picture you hold, he is telling, he's taking me with him. And nobody is there. Why is he talking like this? That's how it started. By 9 o'clock, this fever, the mild fever became serious fever. By 9:30, 10 o'clock, he developed serious breathing problems. All the relatives who came to attend my program, they all went. They admitted him in Apollo Hospital in Hyderabad. They all went to see him. Not knowing whatever is happening, I was still in the train. 3 o'clock I landed. Somebody came and picked me up. When I went home, this mother said, Prabhuji, I am sorry, I don't even know this will happen. Otherwise I would not have called you. Her father came. For her father, he is like a son-in-law, brother's son-in-law. My son-in-law has only one word, save me, save me, save me. This guy is taking me with him. Very scary to look at. But he still, we can't see him, only he can see him. That is the only one thing he is requesting. They are very rich people, so Apollo Hospital is not a big thing for them. And all the relatives, it's a total panic because she is her cousin. Not direct sister, but I said, don't worry, my train is tomorrow. I'll go. And I sat like this. 3 o'clock, and maybe 4, 5, 6. Suddenly 6 o'clock I remembered. Hey, Matchama, you have neck beads? I asked her. She said, I have it. Hey, go to the hospital. Take your neck beads out and put it around his neck. Even if they do the operation, they should not remove his neck beads. Tell them. She understood something. Yes, yes, yes. She went to the hospital. She took her neck beads because there is no time to go to local temple, ISKCON temple to buy neck beads. First application you all should do is you should have neck beads also. So around 7 o'clock, she put the neck beads around his neck. Then he stopped complaining. Because nobody was believing him, he himself drew this picture. Yamaduta, how many of you know this name? Messenger of death. Yamaraj. Only thing they did, they colored this tongue, that's it. He himself drew this. How he was looking like. Half an hour later he went into coma. The early morning he died. He died. The person who drew this picture, on the same day he died. And because he was in the deathbed, he tried his best. I have 6 or 7 stories like this. But this story I am directly involved. Then I told his wife, your husband can never repay what your sister has done to him. For sure, Because according to Padma Purana and all, wherever Tulsi is there, this Tilak is there, Yamadutta should not come. Should not touch. Yamaraj says that. Ganga water is there. That is the reason why at the time of wedding, at the time of leaving, in India they would put Tulsi leaf, Ganga water. At least put Tulsi plant. Today, technologically developed world, nobody cares. I have an American devotee who joined Beth Israel Hospital, New York City. Wow, he told me so many stories. I don't want to scare you with all the stories. Today, a similar story from 6th canto Bhagavatam. I want to tell you. At least you should appreciate yourself. Hey, 1% of the week, I am going to Hare Krishnas. Unlike other temples, they are teaching Bhakti Yoga, Akarma. Other temples teach only Punya. Actually, I'll tell you. Even temple priests don't know. One day, one temple priest came to me and said, can we use your upstairs? I'm from Michigan. We have some ceremony. Our temple is under construction. Around 200-300 people will come. I said, use it. How much money? I said, free. Free? Really? Yes. Free. Sure? Yes. Free. Wow, I never saw anything free in America. No, I don't need it. It is free. So what he did, it was actually a ceremony. People were coming. I think there's a mass thread changing ceremony that day. What he did, one big priest came and he said, this person gave this free of cost. That person, the head priest said, oh, you'll get a lot of punya. I told him, no. I have given this free of cost not for punya. I don't want punya. I want Krishna's grace, Krupa, Bhakti. So I couldn't tell him punya is eventually destroyed. Kshena punye martya lokam vishanti. This they are given in Bhagavad Gita. So we give Bhagavad Gita as it is. Indians put it as it is. Nobody reads it, whether you're a priest or a simple. And how many of you agree? We tell people to chant Hare Krishna mantra, this mala. After some 1-2 months or 1 year later, we'll go to their home. That mala, Krishna picture they garlanded. Array, this mala is not for garlanding Krishna. This is for chanting. So you give Bhagavad Gita, anything from temple, oh, you put on the head, put it as it is. Hey, that is not for that. One day, actually this year only I went to India. One guy came to me. Hare Krishnas are the best Hindus, you know. I really appreciate you guys. You are really making all the Hindus proud. You are all over the world. You are making Americans, Russians, Canadians, Muslims, everyone into Hindus. You are the best Hindus. You don't eat onion garlic also. You don't drink coffee tea also. Amazing. If you like that much, why don't you become part of us? He said, you need somebody to clap in the stands. Somebody should be there outside clapping. No, be there, keep doing it. We'll watch and we'll clap. You will not join. That is wrong. How many should I continue?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
You are liking it?
Yes.
I conducted a session in Wayne State University. I took 3 weeks. Every week I would tell one Yamadota pastor. New story. Finally they liked it so much. Keep continuing. I said, but this has a price, sir. What is the price? At the end, Ajamil chanted, I request you to chant. They said, first we have attraction only for prasad. Right now, humko prasad acha lag raha hai. Eventually we love Harinam also. Keep continuing the stories. Actually, some students become devotees actually. So if you develop taste for the Harinam, if you develop taste for prasad, that is great. I want you to develop taste for Hare Krishna mantra also. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Because everyone knew the story, I'll go fast because there is an application. Ajamil was a Brahmin, married, very dedicated, committed to his wife. He has parents also, taking good care of the parents. Eventually gave birth to children also. He was actually a nice devotee of Krishna also. I want a thread. Simple thread. One day, Ajamil, actually if you take 3 points home, it will change your life. Simple thread. I want a thread. This is so one day Ajamil, we all know the story. I'm not going to tell this. I'll tell the moral of the story. One day Ajamil went to a garden probably to bring flowers for Krishna. There he happened to He happened to see a man, a sinful man, embracing, enjoying sexual life with a woman prostitute. Because he was leading a life of discipline, when he saw that such an obscene activity in public, he was bewildered. Hey, how can they do this in public? This is India, 1,000 years ago, thousands of years ago. He came back home. Now, our story starts. When he came back home, he lied down. Every day, our mind clicks so many pictures. You meet colleagues, you go to Walmart, you see some people, you go to restaurant, whatever, wherever you go, you meet pictures. You meet people, but you do not know your mind clicking all the pictures. When you lie down to sleep, the pictures will come back. This lady is very good. This lady is very beautiful. That person's face will come. That's it. So, I am talking, everyone should hear this. Some of you heard it, but I am repeating it. Dhyayata vishayan pumsah sangasteshupajayate sangat sanjayate kamaha kama krodho vijayate krodhat bhavate sammoha sammoha smriti brahma smriti brahmsa buddhinasva buddhinasat pranashvati. This 2 verses, $1 trillion advertising industry is controlled by these 2 verses. Wow. That's how developed faith in Bhagavad Gita. Why? If you come to New York City, one billboard, a small billboard, they take $30,000. Some billboards, they take $200,000 a month. Why? You see a billboard, Tesla. You are driving? Next day, you are driving, buy Tesla. You saw that billboard, buy Tesla for 2 years. When you come to buy Tesla car, which car you will buy? Tesla. That's why that billboard is that much costly. If you go to a shop called Toys R Us, I know you must have taken your children Toys R Us. So you go inside, when they see you have 2 children, they come and give you free of cost, take it, CD. Those days. Take it. Free, right? You take it. Then what happens every time your son is not eating lunch, you'll play this CD. Teletubbies. After 2 years, you will go to casually Toys R Us. Then your son sees the Teletubby. He saw this Teletubby for how many times? 100 times. Mommy, I want that. Hey, we have it. No, I want it. He starts rolling on the ground. All right. How much is that? $60. What is the cost of the CD? $60. Even if 9 people want to buy, 1 person will buy it. Power of meditation. That's why don't go where your eyes take you to go. Be very careful. That's why Vedic culture did not have free mixing. Man and woman mixing is not in Vedic culture. Because their senses are deadly. Dhyayata vishayan pumsaha. So when you see a woman, you see a movie, social media, video, you become attached to again and again you see, you become attached. Now I'll tell you. Ready? You want a Mataji example or Prabhuji example? Mataji is telling Prabhuji. Prabhuji is telling Mataji. Okay. Every day, listen. This is, I showed many times. Every day we get few thousand thoughts. Some are good, some are bad. But every thought is like a thread. I showed this many times to us. It's like a simple thread. Means, like you see a woman or man, you want to engineer that I'm already married. So you snap it. Whatever your mind tells you, you reject it. But, okay, first tell you a lady's example. So you go to party. One lady comes with a necklace. That necklace is very good. All the ladies are around her only. So then, first thing, I want that necklace. What is that? I want the necklace. You will go and tell your husband, I want to buy that necklace. Husband is in a good mood. Oh yes. Really? Oh yes. The moment husband said yes, the thread like that, it will become stronger. It will become stronger. See, I cannot even break it. Then husband said, we have 3 gears. Thinking, feeling and willing. How many gears? 3 gears. First she is thinking, I want a necklace. Husband said, yes, feeling. Okay, Friday we'll go to restaurant, we'll eat it. we'll buy the jewelry. Saturday morning we'll go to the party too. Everyone will come to me. Oh, what is the cost of the necklace? No, very cheap only. Neighbors envy, owners pride. Anida TV. So the thread-like thought, as you are feeling it, slowly it has become stronger, bigger. And Monday, Tuesday, Friday we'll go, we'll buy the necklace. As you are meditating, thinking, feeling, in that feeling of willing, hell or high water, we have to buy the necklace only. Now it has become further stronger. But Wednesday, it has become an iron rod. It has become an iron rod. You cannot even bend it. But husband doesn't know this. Friday afternoon she calls. Hare Krishna. Hello, Hare Krishna. Did you take lunch? You never asked me for this many years, decades, even months. So what is the main message? Are you coming home earlier? I took the lunch, I am coming also, don't worry. Yeah, oh yes. But this iron rod became now steel rod. Because husband said yes. But 3 o'clock she gets a phone call. What? She, husband, we are calling you, what happened? Are you on the way? No. Office, big problem came. So, production support problem. Everyone is stuck in the office. I don't think I can come home next 2 days. And then she says, what about the jewelry? Hey, what jewelry? I am going to lose a job, you know. But she doesn't know this has become an iron rod. You are always like this only. This one thing is enough to break. Avane figure. The other side. You see the Tesla. You come home. We'll buy Tesla. Mataji says, why Tesla? We already have another car. Camry is a good car. No, we have to sell it by Tesla. Neighbor of my colleague already purchased. Why every day is watching that? Buying Tesla has become like an iron rod. Worse than that, his colleague purchased it. He is showing everyone. You know? That camera, this camera, amazing, so wonderful. And before Tesla, your wonderful Lexus or wonderful Camry appears like a old, useless, I don't know what is the names, useless car. Tell your dad and give me 50,000 loan. My dad will not give it. But she doesn't know this has become an iron rod. It is true with illicit relationships. Extramarital repeat, same thing. It has become an iron rod. Dhyayato vishayan pumsaha. Attachment leads to lust, means more stronger iron rod. When unfulfilled, it will become anger. Anger means delusion, bewilderment of memory, loss of intelligence. Then you don't know, you speak what you are not supposed to speak, you act what you are not supposed to act. What is the advantage of coming to this program? When husband says like that, first of all you say, I don't need the jewelry. Gita is telling this is dead body, I am a spirit soul. I don't need to decorate my dead body with costly jewelry. My happiness is serving prasad. My happiness is giving knowledge. My happiness is going back to Godhead. My happiness is not neighbors envy, owner's pride. I want to jump and dance 5 hours in madness. You keep the jewelry with you, I don't care. Even if you really want to buy something, husband says, we don't need now. If not today, tomorrow, that's okay. Amazing. When you become devotee, wife and husband, 90% of problems are solved. But ego is still there, so it takes time. 10% more is there. So Ajamil, what happened? So Indians, what is that? Okay. What is the number one industry for movies in the world? Hollywood. Because the dollar is 80, you know. Still Bollywood, Hollywood. So what is the number 2 place in the world? Bollywood. Bollywood. This many countries, still third world country, India occupies second position in the movies. What is the third place in the world? Which country? India only. Tollywood. Yeah. Even if you don't have square bill, no problem, but you need to have 2 movies. What does it mean? You want to live in that world of illusion. That guy with 60-year-old is putting a wig, he's telling you dance like this, you'll be there miserable. The heroine is miserable. But you are telling, I want to live like that. I want to make my hair little blonde. I'll be happy. All the blonde Americans are miserable, every second person has mental problem. Still we don't understand. That is illusion. Okay, a video. They also become modern. They're all here in Survey. Yeah, they become old. Right? Okay, we'll see.
There's an expert in the back. There's an expert in the back.
Cinema stars will become old. Can you see this? Who is that person? Who is this person? Same person. If he actually go and see, but believe me, after a billion years also Krishna will be like this only. Krishna doesn't become old. So you want to lead a life of illusion or you want to lead a life of truth? Choice is yours. If you hang on to the illusion, all these movies, and end result is very dangerous. If you lead a life of truth, only in this program you discovered, you will be very peaceful at the end of the life. Couple of years ago, I was in San Jose. I got a phone call. Oh, yes, Samir passed away. Where are you? Really, Samir passed away? Funeral happens on Sunday. I said, anyway, I'm coming back on Sunday. Saturday night. Immediately cancelled. Went back. 39-year-old. But the time I was already 45. I want everyone to hear. I was applying tilak on his face during funeral. from inside. I was applying on a piece of wood. Krishna gave me the realization. Because soul is gone, there's only a piece of wood. First thing in my life, hey, what about me? This guy gone 39, I'm 45. Then I told myself, look, anything I wanted, Krishna gave me 10 times more. That day Krishna will take care. Even if you have $1 billion in the bank, when that day comes, if you don't have Krishna with you, you'll be drowned in the ocean of fear. But your 1% investment every week, ladies and gentlemen, it will save you. I'm honest with you. That's how I began the session today. How many of you agree? Thank you. So, what Ajamal did, he came home, he could have told his wife, I saw this prostitute, my mind is telling enjoy her. He didn't tell her. You have to vomit. When your mind is heavy, you should speak out with somebody. He didn't do that. What he did, so this thread-like thought of enjoying her became an iron rod. What he did, what he should not have done. He left his wife, he left his parents, he left Krishna. He went to the prostitute. He said, I want to enjoy you. She is intelligent. You want to enjoy me? Yes, marry me. Hare Krishna. He married her. Power of lust. And she started demanding money from him. Where will he get the money? Simple priest, pujari. To get the money, he became an highway robber. What he did for the rest of life was black. But Krishna, even if you do little, like today you danced. Some of you know why you are dancing. The small children were there. They were dancing. They don't know why. Whether you touch unknowingly or knowingly touch the fire, fire will burn. Ajamil did little bhakti in the beginning. Through this prostitute, Ajamil gave birth to 10 children. He became youth. Nobody will remain youthful all the time. We will all become old. Ajamil became old. But when the 10th child was born, Krishna, sitting in his heart as Paramatma, Super Soul, invoked Ajamil to name his last son Narayan. What is that? Narayan. Knowing that this child will be his attachment. Narayan is the name of Krishna. You know, Narayan is a, Vilasa expansion in Vaikuntha. So, everyone lost children. Was telling Narayan, where are you? Narayan, did you eat? Narayan, did you sleep? Narayan, 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 Narayan. I have so many of your software engineers, right? When you write the query, press enter, what it will do? The query will go to search the database, will bring the data, right? Like as when it's a call, database call, Narayan, it is going to, the call is going to Narayan. And somebody is calling me. He is not calling Narayan. Whom is he calling? Whose name happens to be? That's why in India, at least 15 years ago, 20 years ago, our names, Srinivas, Narayan, Radha, Lakshmi. Why? The parents, Radha, where are you? Lakshmi, where are you? You know? Rama, where are you? That's Ram is going to forest. That's Ram. Just left it. That is the reason why they were keeping all these wonderful names. Nowadays technology, right? At the end he called Narayan, Vishnu just came. Nowadays sometimes I ask, what is your son's name? Tinku. Tinku. I don't know who will come. There is Amrita by name Tinku will come. Or what is her name? Pinky. Huh? Oh. See, I'm not joking. That is his neighbor's name, I tell you. So what happened? He became old. One day, he was asleep, lying down in the bed. His son Narayan was playing nearby. Suddenly, he happened to see 4 Yamadutas. Soul is inside. They were trying to take it out. He thought they are coming to harm his child. So he wanted to get up and pick his child, run away. But because his body was paralyzed, he was in the last moments of his life, which he did not know. In that helpless state, he called. He wanted to tell his son, you run away. Narayan, 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 he died. Time is up. In that helpless state, he called, he died. Because he called, what is the goal of life? You're an engineer or a doctor or professor, simple householder, a priest. Bhagavatam says, I don't care. Etavan sankhya yogabhyam swadharma parinishtaya janmalava parambumsam antiya narayana smriti. What will decide our life, next life? Whether it's CEO of Google or a plant of Google, your last thoughts. If you think of Krishna at the end of your life, you'll go back to Krishna. If you think of your dog, you'll become a dog. If you think of your cat, you'll become cat. That's why you don't see an Indians petting the dogs. Maharaj Bharat, because of whom India got the name Bharat, was attached to deer. Next lifetime he became a deer. The only animal that is allowed at homes is a cow. That too in the courtyard, not in the home. Because if you meditate on cow is connected with Krishna, you'll go back to Godhead also. You know? But cow is not brought home. But of course, during Graha Pravesham, we can bring cow once because very auspicious. But no animal is allowed in the home. Nowadays, everyone brings a cat, dog. So immediately Vishnudutas came. He said, wait, hold on. Hey, first time, this is the 6th kind of Bhagavatam. The story is there for so many reasons. This is the first time, wherever Yamudutas go, Vishnudutas won't go. Wherever Vishnudutas go, Yamudutas won't go. But because of this tricky situation of Ajamil, Vishnudutas came and Yamudutas came. He said, who are you? They are looking so beautiful. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, they were holding. Who are you? Whoever we may be, but don't touch him. No, sinful guy. He abandoned his wife. He abandoned his parents. He became a highway robber. He killed so many people. We are taking him to hellish regions to punish him. We agree. However, he chanted the name of God, chanted the name of Krishna, helplessly. Imagine room full of cotton. You threw the spark of fire, the cotton will be burnt. Because Ajamil chanted helplessly, his chanting became offenseless. Shuddhanam. It's still Namabas. You know? Namabas, everything up to liberation. You know? Because of that, what happened? So you cannot touch him. If you want to, we are ready to fight this attack. Alright. They left. There is a conversation between Yamaraj and Yamudutas. The Yamudutas said, we thought you are Supreme Personality of Godhead. Somebody else came. So Yamaraj said, no, I am not Supreme Personality of Godhead. I am a boss. Then Yamaraj said, wherever you see Tilak, don't go there. Wherever you see Kantimala, don't go there. Wherever you see Ganga, don't go there. You know, I know there's a different conversation. But Vishnudutas, the story, can I take 15 minutes?
Yes.
You're not hungry, right?
No.
Thank you. So, game is so Vishnudutas, again, listen, please carefully. Vishnudutas had a problem. Ajamil did not call his son and did not call Narayan. Unless you attain the love of God, you cannot enter Vaikuntha planets. So Ajamil, because he helplessly called, all Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamatsarya, all the impurities are removed. Art has become purified. But Ajamil did not attain love of God. Oh, Krishna Prem aaya nahi unko. So unless you attain the love of God, how can we take you back? But he's already liberated. How can we live here? We cannot leave him here. We cannot take him back. They were in dilemma. What they did, they made an on-the-spot decision. Hey, we are giving an extension on your visa. What we are doing? Extension on your visa of lifespan. You stay here some more time. We cannot take you back. But you are liberated. But you have not attained the love of God. We are giving you a second chance. Prabhupada, there's a book, second chance. Just because he did little bhakti, you got second chance. So don't think your choice of coming to this program Friday evening, it is useless. It saves you a lot. I'm honest. Hold on to the bead bag. The story I told, that will not happen to you. How many of you will take a vow? I will hold on this bead bag. Please raise your hands. Bead bag means chanting. Not like, hey, you hold the beads. He said, hold the bead bag. How long? 1 minute. One day I told somebody, really, in Michigan, keep Krishna in the center of your life. I said, lecture is over. One person raised his hand. What is your question? Whatever you said, I cannot apply. Why? Actually, really, he asked me. In my home, in the center, there is a wall. I cannot keep Krishna in the center of my life. Seriously, he said this. I said, why? There is a wall in the center of my life. I said, keep Krishna to that wall. I'm joking. Prabhu, keeping the Krishna, I'm not telling you keep Krishna in the center of your home. Center means keep Krishna, you're the main thing, focus of your life. Okay, I want to go to Walmart. Is Krishna pleased with that? I want to buy this. Is Krishna pleased? That is keeping Krishna, not keeping Krishna in the center of the home. So like us, hold the bead bag like this. No, take the beads and chant it. How many rounds you chant, Roj? Oh, what's your name? Arey, his Prema Naam, not ordinary Naam. How many rounds?
1 round.
Increase, Prabhuji. How many? 4? Your name?
Balaji.
Balaji Prabhu agreed to chant 4 rounds, 3 times Lord Haribol. I'm serious. Amazing. Much louder. Haribol. 2 more times. Haribol. Haribol. Balaji Prabhu. Next, Prabhuji. How many rounds? First time. You like the lecture? Prabhuji, how many rounds you chant? 1 round. Your name, sir? Satish Prabhu came first time and he agreed to chant 1 round. Prabhuji, 7 minutes, Prabhuji. Instead of getting out 6 o'clock, you get up at 5:52. This 1 round is done. It's a bank account. You know? Malmandan Prabhu, when did you start Krishna consciousness? 97. 20. Married, Rasta, children, still continuing, knowing very well this will come with me, right? Who will come with us? What will come with us? So if you see Godavari in Nasik, it appears like a trickle, small puddle. Same Godavari if you see in Rajahmundry, it appears like an ocean. So you start with 1 round, eventually as you go forward, Krishna will give you grace. You will reach 16 rounds, you will go forward. You may open the temple also. You will facilitate others to chant. That's how it starts. How many rounds you chant?
2 rounds.
After listening to this lecture,
I definitely took 1 more round. 3.
actually even is better.
Four.
Your name? Chakravarti. Chakravarti Prabhu agreed to chant 4 rounds from today onwards. Louder, million times, 3 times. One round after this lecture. 4 is better, actually, even is better. Your name, sir? Lokesh Prabhu agreed to chant 4 rounds. 3 times. Prabhuji. From today onwards?
6.
Your name?
It is.
It's 6 is even. Tejas Prabhu agreed to chant 6 rounds. Loud Haribol 3 times. Thank you, Tejas.
I don't chant right now. From today on, I'll start chanting with one.
Even is better.
I'll start with two.
Your name?
Abhishek.
Abhishek Prabhu 3 times loud Haribol. Rojan.
I am chanting one round. Now onwards, 4 rounds.
Your name, sir?
Venugopal.
Are name is Venugopal. 3 times loud Haribol to Venugopal Prabhu.
I'm doing one round only.
From today onwards,
4 rounds.
your name? Satish Prabhu 3 times loud Haribol. 16? Wow, amazing. How old are you?
70.
Your name?
Avanish.
Avanish is 17-year-old chanting 16 rounds. Your Kirtan backbone is him. Such a very nicely played Mridanga, right? Hey, Rajul, how many rounds you chant?
2 rounds.
Hey, you also played Mridanga very well.
As per Kaka.
Kartalok, your brother?
No.
Prabhu's younger son.
Oh, okay. How many? 2 rounds. So you'll increase?
6 rounds.
Okay, what's your name?
Bye.
Abhay, your name is Abhay. Abhay Prabhu agreed to chant 6 rounds, 3 times Haribol. What is going to do it? Oh, really? Behind Venugopal Prabhu behind.
Actually, I got a break, but yeah, I started again 2 rounds.
Before break, how many rounds you are doing?
Yeah, a couple of months I did 16 rounds.
Stay with 4 rounds, Prabhu. 2 is very small. You know? Actually, you know what is that? We should not. Somehow you have to stay in Sangha. You have reached 16 rounds, and you know, for some reason you may give it. Some problems I can understand. 4 rounds. Your name, Prabhu? Ramesh Prabhu agreed to chant 4 rounds. 3 times loud Haribol. Prabhuji.
It to start, I'll start with 2.
Your name?
Sudhir.
Sudhir Prabhu agreed to chant 2 rounds, 3 times loud Haribol. Next to you is who? Your name, Prabhu? Why?
Sure.
How many rounds you chant?
I took a break.
But no holiday break. So you can start. School break?
Yeah.
How many rounds?
But before it was like 2.
So can you start with 2 again?
Yeah.
Your name?
Sure.
Sharad agreed to revive and resume again. 2 rounds. 3 times loud Haribol.
I used to do 1 round before I got a break.
Now,
Everybody in trouble?
Satish, right?
Ravindra.
Ravindra Prabhu agreed to chant 4 rounds. Before you. You already took? Mataji.
Ananda Mataji. Balabhadra.
Hey, Nishika. We are all initiated in 16. Mat. Okay, we'll come to Matish. Come on.
Prabhu, I keep chanting, but I don't count.
Actually, the problem with that is when you become very busy, you forget. You know? But like a loan, if you take, you have to pay whether you like it or not every month. So if you take a commitment, minimum, you can do more, of course. So stick to a number. Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gana. How many? 16? 4 rounds. Your name?
Manjula.
Manjula Mataji agreed to chant 4 rounds. 3 times Haribol. Who? Ah. Yeah, she's 16 now. Yes, Mataji.
I do 2 rounds.
So after today, how many rounds will increase? Your name?
Sakshi.
Sakshi Mataji agreed to chant 4 rounds. 3 times Haribol. Come on.
I didn't start it. I'll start by 2 rounds first. Later I will take.
Your name?
Bhavani.
Bhavani Mataji agreed to chant 2 rounds today. 3 times Haribol. Okay, I didn't ask you.
I don't chant, but that's fine.
How many?
2 maybe.
Prabhuji, you're old seasoned devotee. You're a seasoned devotee. 4.
I'll start with 2.
2 rounds. Your name?
Rohit.
Rohit ji, 3 times Haribol, 2 rounds you get to chant. That's okay. Prabhuji came first time, he get to chant. Your name? Ajwal Aditya Prabhu agreed to chant 2 rounds. You? 2 to 4. 2 stays in 2. Your name?
Kobe.
Kavi.
Kobe.
Kovi.
Kobe.
Covid. Covid. Ah, Vinay Covid. Covid. No, Covid is nice name, amazing name. So 3 times Haribol to Coach Prabhu agreed to chant 2 rounds. Haribol. Prajwal Aditya agreed to chant 2 rounds. 3 times Haribol to Prajwal Aditya Prabhu. Mataji Amma.
I started with 2 rounds after joining this association, but it's like on and off. I want to make it 2 rounds, and then I'll slowly increase it.
Your name?
Sandhya.
Mother Sandhya agreed to stabilize on 2 rounds, 3 times Haribol.
I'm doing on and off 1 round. I'm going to be consistent with 2 rounds.
Your name?
Suganti.
Sukanti.
Suganti.
Suganti. Suganti Mataji 3 times Haribol. She said she'll stay consistently on 2 rounds. Thank you.
My name is Arna and I do on and off 1, so I'll try doing 2.
So your name Arna. Arna agreed to be consistently chanting 2 rounds, 3 times Haribol to Arna. Haribol. Yes, Mataji.
I don't count, but I keep chanting throughout, like she said. But yeah.
But we need beats, Mataji. Lord Chaitanya did that. So how many rounds? 16?
I recently left my job, so yes, I can target for 16, but we'll start and we'll gradually go to 16. That's
Minimum.
minimum. Yeah.
Minimum is how much?
Minimum is 4.
So your name was
Richa.
Richa. Mother Richa agreed to chant 4 rounds minimum. Eventually her target, she's targeting to reach 16 rounds. 3 times loud Haribol.
I'm Madhavi. I do 2 rounds, but not very consistently. I'll be consistent for 2 rounds.
4 or 2? 2?
2.
Mahadev Mataji agreed to be consistent on 2. 3 times Haribol.
I'm Chaitra. I actually, again, it's like 2 rounds, but little bit on and off and not consistent. I'll try to be at 2 first and then.
Actually, I want to tell one thing. Very important thing. Those initially they need some support. Like a starting trouble. So this has to, in the mind, it has to occupy a position. For 2 rounds actually it takes hardly 15 minutes. It doesn't take more than that. If you just see your screen time, 3 to 4 hours actually. How many of you agree? You can chant 64 rounds actually. If you the time you are giving to screen, that much time you give it to Krishna, you can chant. But end of the life, that will not come with you. So someone has to, I'm telling Prabhu, someone has to be on them, just support. Indians are amazing. They can do a lot actually. Why in India today, what is that? Though we have such a great culture, it's not going forward because youth, they're not behind us. They're behind technology. Can I tell a small story that happened?
Yes.
I went to India. This child, he was attending some mission. He knew all the slokas in the childhood. Then one day he got NIT job, and I got engineering seat in NIT Warangal. Father was so happy. Real story. Then one day, he got message from university hostel, son died. Why? Drug overdose. And whatever the problem of America has spread to India. So he came to know police are selling drugs to the students in NIT. So if parents are not serious, you cannot expect children to be serious. You are thinking 1-2 rounds. It's a powerful. You are bringing a bright light into the room of darkness. What is his name? Shyam Jagannath will get nothing out of this. You will get it. ISKCON tries to protect dharma, tries to protect bhakti, not to Indians alone. We preach to Americans also. We preach to Westerners also. Why? Hey, this is the reality. Actually, the story is not over. I'm just making everyone commit. But if you stand, you will know the reality after 20 years. Your children, they're Americans. You have no idea what they will become. The university is pumping materialism in their brains. If you are not spiritual, they will not be spiritual. Let me tell you, the children born in America are pure Americans actually. They're as good as Americans. How many of you agree? But you have to, it's a battle between East and West. Home is East, school is West. Unless you infuse bhakti in their hearts, who will tell them, pick up only Sprite but not the alcohol? Nobody. So parents have to be very, very strong. I told this one story from India, not from America. Right? So we'll go fast. I'm taking time. I don't know when I'll come. Yes, Matajama, behind you. Yes. You.
Prabhuji, I do 2 rounds. Currently, I'll go to 4.
You'll go to 4? Your name?
Mayuri.
3 times are able to Mayuri Mataji.
Myself, Chandrika. On and off, I used to do 1 or 2 rounds. I'll be consistent with 2 and gradually increase to 4.
Amazing. Your name?
Chandrika.
Chandrika. Mother Chandrika agreed to 2 to 4. 3 times Haribol. Simple example. I don't know his parents obviously played Mudanga. His child is 16 rounds, a 17-year-old boy. I'll tell you, we have a Sunday school in India, in Michigan. One day I was pitching, we have 80 kids. It's a last day of the Sunday school. All the parents were brought in. I spoke for half an hour. But one mother got up and said, my daughter is in the Sunday school. She's a teenager. I don't need to be worried about my daughter. One line, all the parents clapped. My half an hour lecture is useless. Why? She said only one line. My daughter is a teenager. I don't need to be worried about her. She knows what to do. Wow, I told Amma, your one-line example is much better than my half an hour class. I'm telling you, our children are a million times better than me. They're all. I'm impressed with them. It's all brought up. Training. You may not be very good at playing tennis. But if I tell you to fast an Ekadasi, tomorrow you will fast. But American never fast. For them it's impossible. But if I tell you tomorrow, you fast, you will fast. What's the next quality of Indians? Patience. If there are 500 people in the bus of 100 seats, you can sit there, no problem. That's why Indians are successful with software, debugging. Serious. So much patience. How many rounds, Mataji?
I have to start with 2 rounds. Purnima.
Your name is Purnima. Mother Purnima agreed to chant 2 rounds, 3 times Haribol. Thank you. Amma.
Hare Krishna. My name is Uma. I used to do two rounds, but now I started joining in with 16 rounds group.
Oh.
But I did not count, like 3 days it's been I'm doing, so I did not count how many rounds, but I do constantly till 7, 5:30 till 7.
No, my request to you, you count.
I'm doing 8 or 9 rounds.
No, you're doing more. 1.5 hours means it takes more. Anyway, okay, you want to stay at 8? 8 is fine. So she joined a conference they have and she chants from 5:30 to 7, 1.5 hours. Wow. She thinks she chants only 8 or 9. Well, I don't know. Definitely some people chant a little slow. 1.5 hours, somehow it goes fast. I mean, you can finish 16 rounds actually. But that's okay. Maybe you chant 8, 9, 10.
But
Yeah.
maybe constantly the speed will increase, but now I think I'm
8 or 9, that's fine. Thank you. So straight 8, 9. Your name? Mother Uma agreed. You chant every day 1.5 hours, 8 rounds. 3 days very good. Ma.
Anita.
4 rounds. Mother Anita agreed to chant 4 rounds, 3 times very good.
Monica, and I used to do 4 rounds, but now it is on and off, so I'll restart with 2.
Okay. Monica Mataji agreed to restart again with 2 rounds, 3 times very good. American. What's your name? Akshara. Akshara agreed to chant 2 rounds. 3 times Haribol. Last Prabhu.
So, I do chant 3 times every day. I will make it 4 times.
Your name, sir?
Prashant.
Prashant Prabhu agreed to chant 4 rounds, 3 times Haribol.
I started these 2 rounds.
Your name, sir? Kumar Krishna Prabhu agreed to chant 2 rounds, 3 times Haribol. Your name, sir? R.K. Agarwal Prabhu agreed to chant 2 rounds, 3 times Haribol. Prabhuji. Your name? Seshaya Prabhu agreed to chant 4 rounds, 3 times Haribol. Ramadevi garu cheppandi. Ramadevi Mataji agreed to chant 4 rounds, 3 times Haribol. Anybody I didn't ask? She is 16 now. And she is also 16 now. They're all initiated actually. So, Prabhuji, how many rounds you chant? You're initiated, right?
Yes.
Actually, I need 10 minutes. This is the most important part. But somehow I spent to commit you, but the real thing has not started. Then, what happened? Ajamil, Vishnudutta said, you stay here. We are giving an extension on the visa. They disappeared. Death is for the body, soul is alive. He is watching everything. They argued. Vishnuduttas came to, hey, if you touch him, he'll kill you. Then Yamaduttas ran away. Vishnuduttas don't know what to do. They gave an extension, he was hearing. And they also disappeared. Then Ajamil went through 5 stages. Now our session starts. Don't worry, I'll finish it in 5 minutes. But actual session starts right now. First thing he did, I'm really human. I'm an animal. Aho me paramam kashtam abota vijitatmana ena viplavitam janma rushalyam chetatmana. I'm also human. Am I a human being? I have given up my wife, given up parents. Without me, my parents struggled without food. Struggling. I was the reason. This lady, she asked for money. We would drink every day and enjoy sex. This prostitute I enjoyed. I am not a human being, I am an animal. And listening to her, I killed so many people. I am not a human being. My life is also a life. He regretted his past. Second thing, Vishnuduttas, oh, thank you, sir. You came. If you had not come, I would have gone to hell. He admired. In that admiration came gratitude. Thank you. Otherwise, by this time, I would have gone to hell. He became very grateful to Vishnuduttas. How many of you are grateful to your parents? How many of you are grateful to your spouse? Oh, that's good. Huh? Okay. She's here, that's why he's not raising his hand. So you call your parents and tell them, Mom, Dad, thank you. Because of you, we are very grateful. And because of you only, we are here like this. We are so... They start crying on the phone. But you tell your wife or husband, thank you very much. What is this new drama? What do you want? Huh?
What did you do wrong?
Huh?
What did you do wrong?
What's wrong going on? So honestly speaking, if you want to spend some time, I'll stop here. If your husband or wife is here, go and tell thanks. Genuine. I'm stopping. Only 2 minutes. Okay, Shri Kumar Prabhu, wife is here. So go and tell thanks to your wife. Genuinely. Okay, Prabhu, your wife is here. Can you call her? Say thank you. Okay. Your husband is here?
Yeah.
Where?
This one.
That's where you tell thank you. Not like that, thank you. Just don't tell her thanks. Okay, I'll stop here for 2 minutes. Session is not over. Give me, actually, I came first time. I don't know whether I'll come or not. This is good for you. Give me another 10 minutes. But I'll stop here. If your wives or husbands are here, genuinely tell them thank you very much. They came 10,000 miles leaving India. They came here, right? I'm not telling they're pure. Some problems here and there. There is nothing wrong expressing gratitude. Please, if you don't express gratitude to your whomever you are seeing, how can you express gratitude to Krishna who is not visible to you? Tell gratitude, express your gratitude to your parents, your spouse, your wife, your parents, everyone. 5 minutes, I'm stopping now. You don't need, hey, thank you, not like that. Go and tell thanks and come back. I'll finish. I have 2 more points. Only 2 points. We'll come back, I'll finish it. Your husband is here? Okay, great. Amma, your husband is here? Okay. Call on the phone. He's in India. Patni is here. Okay, we are. So I'm stopping right now. 3 minutes. Genuinely. They will ask everyone. Not like you only tell me.
Anything happened to call him?
Yes, thank you, sir.
No, you have to get up, go to them. Get up, go to them. No, you have to go there. You have to go there, go there.
You can have thanks, that's okay.
No, genuinely. So don't think the problems. Genuinely. He's telling I'm very happy he's not married.
After this, he will never marry, probably.
Prabhu called me.
You call him?
He called me just now.
Oh.
We both thanked him.
Oh, great, amazing. Prabhu, you told your wife?
Yes, come.
Where? Can you go to Go. Your husband is
London.
No, you have to go come this side.
No, I did all the way.
He came also.
But you should also come this side.
Yeah, you should also come.
Your husband is
Yeah, Rohit.
Get up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
we met and came back.
I didn't see it so fast. He also. Don't thank him what's happening. Please get up and say genuine. Actually, I'm saying there is a reason why I'm telling this. Genuine expression of gratitude. That will make Krishna happy. My Guru Maharaj says, gratitude doesn't give bhakti. Gratitude is bhakti. So I'll give you 3 minutes. Please, again, genuinely thank you. Can you do it? 3 minutes. Where, Kumarji, where is your wife? You can go there.
Yeah, I did. She came to me.
Okay, there is a Prabhu, can you come out?
Satish, go.
You don't need to put that. Are you?
Are you?
Is there a reason?
She beats me every day.
Hari wow. Told your wife to?
Yeah, and she's in India.
You told her, right? You told her. Prabhuji, Prabhu, you have a sigh of relief. Call her. At least tomorrow. All of you, in case you can't reach them, call them. Okay? Okay, the host, Shyam Jagannath Prabhu.
Yeah, Shama Mataji.
To tell her. When your husband told you? Where is he?
No, I didn't see it. He came to the kitchen and said. I think he's in Prashadam area.
So you go and tell thanks to him.
We told each other just now. But
So, he became grateful to Vishnu. His last thing, appreciation. Are I casually called Narayan and Vishnu Tat has come. What if I do every day? So that is the idea. One day, I did the same session in Carnegie Mellon University. PhD students would. One day I went to Boston. He became a professor in University of Connecticut. Now he is married, 2 children. Hey, what are their names? He said, Prabhuji, I attended your Rajamil story session. My son name is Govind, the daughter name is Jahnavi. Real story. He said, I attended your Rajamil session. My son name is Govind. Daughter name is Jahnavi. Good. At least the session worked out. And he said, wife is chanting 16 rounds. Both are professors. So the point is, never underestimate the power of the holy name. There is a movie for South Indians by NTR actually. His name was Ratnakar, a dacoit. One day he came across Narada Muni. Take out all the money. Narada Muni said, I don't have money. If you don't take money, I'll cut off your head. Narada Muni said, you cannot kill me. This is a spiritual body. So, but why are you doing this? I am doing this robbery to maintain my wife. Will they share bad karma? Of course. Go and ask them. That guy went and asked. Wife said, you rascal, I don't know that you are a robber. You maintain us by stealing. I will not take your karma. Children said, we will not take your karma. We will not take our karma. Came back, told my family, they are not taking my karma. Said, you killed so many people, you robbed so many people. Bad karma is waiting for you. You are condemned to, so you are condemned to hell. So what should you do? There is Ram's name. Chant Rama. Everyone Rama. Rama. And that person, he couldn't chant the name. When I heard the story, is there anybody in the world who cannot chant Ram's name? Everyone Rama. Rama. Or in North Indians Ram. Ram. We are all chanting. I did not believe the story, trust me. I got a job in Singapore. I used to work with DBS Bank. One day, I had a friend by name Thompson, Chinese. Casually I went to him and said, Thompson, say Rama. He said, Lama. Not Lama, say Rama. He said, Lama. Rama, Lama. Rama, Lama. Hey, the story is right. Narada Muni said, you are not devotee of Ram. Ram, you are a devotee of death. Death in Sanskrit is called Mara. You say Mara. Narada Muni said, Ratnakar said, Mara. Keep on chanting. Mara, 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 Mara. He chanted for 60. He got Guru. An anthill formed. One day he had a voice. Hey, get up. You are liberated. No, I am a dacoit. You are not a dacoit. You are liberated. Get up. He opened his eyes. He couldn't see anything. There is an anthill. And a big beard. He broke it. Anthill is called in Sanskrit Valmik. He came out of that. He is called Valmiki. So by reversing the name, by the intelligence of Narada Muni, dacoit became a Valmiki who wrote Ramayana. But he couldn't chant Ram's name. I told my friend Thompson, chant Mara. My friend said, Mara. Say Rama, Lama. Mara, Mara. Rama, Lama. Or keep on chanting Mara. Keep on chanting Mara. Never underestimate the power of the holy name. One day, Lord Ram told all the monkeys, build the bridge. All the monkeys are writing Rama. They were throwing the rock. The rocks were floating. Ram watched this. Night, all the monkeys slept. But they are writing my name and the rocks are floating. What if I throw the rock? He picked it up and threw the rock. And the rock drowned. Thank God nobody saw that. Otherwise tomorrow onwards they'll stop worshipping him. And he turned back, he saw Hanuman watching. Pakada gaya. Hanuman, what is this? The rock drowned. What will you understand? My Lord, you want to tell the whole world, your name is more powerful than you, more merciful than you. Namnamakari Bodha Nija Sarva Sakti, to prove that you only drown the rock. Otherwise, my Lord, mere your desire, all the planets float in the sky. What is this rock? Ram said that is correct. So, the name of the Ram can make the stones float. The name Narayan saved Ajamil from going to hell. In our Hare Krishna mantra, there is Rama, there is Krishna. There is Radharani also. 1000 Vishnu names is equal to 3 names of Rama. You know? And 3 names of Rama is equal to 1 Krishna's name. Nam Sahasram Triravriyat Tatphalam Eka Trivrattasya Ramasya Namekam Prechati. 3 times Rama is equal to 1000 names of Vishnu is equal to 1 name of Krishna. Everyone, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It is close to chanting Vishnu Sahasram 5000 times. So chant, don't underestimate the Srila Prabhupada came to America with 40 rupees, built 108 temples with just Hare Krishna mantra only. He did not bring anything from India. He brought Hare Krishna mantra and of course prasad. He knew very well how to cook. So when we go to temple, up to here we'll agree. The last one is determination. So some of you are chanting off and down, why nobody is pushing you. There is no sangha. Ajamil, what is the difference between us and Ajamil? Ajamil was determined. Why? He almost went to hell. I will not do it. Determined. Now I am this much close to going back to Vaikuntha. Saved from going to hell. Do you think I will waste my life? I will not waste my life. He went to Haridwar. 13 years he chanted. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Same Vishnu Das came, attained love of God, then they took him back to God in the same aeroplane. Don't underestimate the power of the holy name. The day I understood this, I took it up. In my age, the only thing I believe, Harinam. I'm trying to hold. When somebody calls me, I speak on this. Why? If you take it up, Krishna is happy with me. My duty is I make sure my time goes in Krishna service. But it is between you and Krishna. In age of 20s and 30s, body is a vehicle of enjoyment. In the 50s, body is a vehicle of suffering. ये 20 साल की उम्र में शरीर भोगने के अंतर हैं, 50 साल की उम्र में शरीर तकलीफ देने वाली अंतर है. Body will give trouble. My body is giving trouble. It will happen to everyone. That time who will come to your shelter? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. I can tell many more stories, but my request to you, no matter what, never leave the bead bag, never leave chanting, never leave Sangha. 1% of the life is a triangle. 8 hours work, Because Bhagavad Gita will not pay mortgage. You have to work 8 hours. 8 hours give to family. Because you need family. But family will not come with us, career will not come with us. Third one is spiritual life. Hey, you're a soul. 8 hours, 6 hours you sleep, 2 hours you give to chanting. You have a bank account, 50 years later that will be there, you won't be there. This is a bank account will come with you. When you are spending half an hour in the bathroom to clean the body, clean the heart. Another half an hour. That will come with you. And this is not Christianity or Islam. This is Hinduism. Without this is Bhagavatam, 6th canto. Pure bhakti. No temples teach you. Only this. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any question or comment? Otherwise we'll go for prasadam. Hey, you want to explain on books? Okay, what is your question, bro?
In the beginning you said that this, like, compared to karma and vikarma, bhakti will always remain no matter what. But if someone does seva aparad or Vaishnava aparad, it will diminish. So doesn't that...
It will not diminish.
In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, it gives like examples like...
It is covered. It will not diminish.
So what's the difference between the two?
What is the difference between?
Covering and diminishing.
Okay. You have a bank account. You have an iron safe. All the money is there, but you forgot the password.
So the bhakti still remains.
Yes. Bhakti is never diminished. So it is covered. You forget. And you go through the reaction of Seva brother, Nama brother. I mean, at least it's very tiny though. That day, the moment you receive the cure for it, again you will get the access. Nice question though. Thank you. Yes, Amma.
Maybe it is silly question.
No problem.
But so we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare.
Can you give her mic?
So Prabhuji, we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Why not only we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare? Why even Ram we are?
Oh. Hare Krishna. Amma, there is a mantra, Amma. This mantra is given in Kalasantra Upanishad. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Iti Shodasakam Namanam, Kali Kalmashanasam, Nata Paraturapaya, Sravedesha Drishyate. That's how the mantra is given. So you are thinking, because it is meant for Krishna, only Krishna's name, or Ram. Let me tell you. Krishna means, the word Krishna Shabda means all attractive. That is Krishna. Ram Shabda means a reservoir of pleasure. That is also Krishna. So, Prabhupada said this in Hyderabad. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada in the Hare Krishna mantra that Rama is Balram or Ramchandra. Prabhupada said it is both. So you can take, some people take Hare Krishna mantra. Hare means Radha and Krishna, Hare Krishna means Radha and Krishna, and Hare Rama means Sitaram. Prabhupada said that's fine. Some people take Hare Krishna means Radha and Krishna, Sitaram means Balramji and Revati. Hare means the energy of, when Rama is Balram, that energy is Revati, is the Balram wife. There is energy. And, but, one more meaning is there. Krishna means all attractive. Hare Krishna, the word Krishna means all attractive. That is Krishna. That energy is Radharani, Hare. Rama means reservoir of pleasure. That is also Krishna. That energy is Radharani. So entire mantra is for Krishna. You got it? But I'll tell you one thing. Should I continue?
Yes.
This Hare Krishna mantra, you chant. Your Ishtadev is Vishnu. You will go back to Vaikuntha. This Hare Krishna mantra, your Ishtadev is Ram. You will go back to Ayodhya, part of Vaikuntha. Your Ishtadev is Krishna. You chant Hare Krishna mantra, you'll go to Krishna Loka. Krishna Loka has 2 compartments. One compartment Krishna Lila is happening, another compartment is Gaur Lila, Lord Chaitanya's Lila is happening. So when you chant Hare Krishna mantra and actually Lord Chaitanya, so you'll go back to Lord Chaitanya Gaur compartment of Krishna Loka where Gaur Lila happens. Clear? Okay. Any other question? Anyone wants to have any question? Amrosh.
So the service to devotees, specifically Krishna devotees, right? So is it considered as good karma or it goes into the bhakti account?
Bhakti. Thank you. Nice question. Bhakti. You chant the holy name, it is bhakti. Service, bhakti. And what else? Eating prasad, bhakti. It's not punya. Bro. I have a question for all of you. What is the difference between bhakti and punya?
Punya is you have to take birth again and it's on a material platform where it's still in the material world and you have to take birth again and die again. Like that. But bhakti is in the spiritual world and with you go to the spiritual or it's like yeah, you go to the spiritual
You're
world.
Sreyan, right? 3 days are able to stay on. But only one more line is bhakti is on the spiritual platform. Bhakti is never exhausted. But punya is exhausted. Means it is diminished. But bhakti is not diminished. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, you said the triangle. So, in the triangle, let's say if you focus more on the bhakti side, will there be any disadvantage?
You have to balance, Prabhu. You know, if you don't give time to your family and children, Mataji will be angry with you. So, you need to balance. You know, actually, you know, some people chant, one devotee is there in Atlanta, doctor, oncologist, he chants 64 rounds. I said, how do you do that? He said, I get up 3 o'clock, 3 to 8. This is the only thing that will come with me. But evening for family, for my children, for spouse. So I don't, this evening is for family. Likewise, you have to pay mortgage, so 9 to 5 job. But he is giving morning 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. bhakti. So as you, wherever you find, instead of spending on screen time, spend on Krishna. There is nothing wrong increasing bhakti. Because that is the only thing that will come with you. Right? So, but if you make your family Krishna conscious, you can talk about Krishna only. Right? So you are nice, you have to increase. But make them also, include them also. Then you all can go together to temple. You all can do service together. That's the goal of life. Thank you. Hare Krishna. We'll end it here.
I have one more.
Yes.
So some people chant other mantras as well, right? So for example, some people would chant Om Namah Shivaya, right? So this is Krishna Mahamantra, which we are chanting here. So what's the difference, and do they have the same consequences in terms of chanting?
Nice question. India is actually, Hinduism is very vast. We have so many mantras, you know. This is called Mahamantra, bro. Mahamantra means everything is enclosed in this. Hare Krishna mantra, it will purify your heart. It will purify your heart. It will take you back to Godhead. You will be not only liberated, but it is the love of God. You will go to the highest part of the Vaikuntha, highest destination. But different mantras, this is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. You know, Kama says that Rudajnana Prapadyante Anya Devata. You know, why you worship Devatas? Prabhuji, I am doing full time. My income is 0. I have dedicated my life. I go to temple, I don't ask anything. The meaning of Hare Krishna mantra is, my Lord, engage me in your service. Oh Krishna, oh energy of Krishna Radharani, engage me in your service. So when you say like this, then only your heart is cleansed of the impurities. Then only you will be able to awaken the love of God. But the previous verse I told in Gita, you don't approach devatas for pure love of God. Give me green card. Give me citizenship. You know? Whatever you give me, don't give them. So, if you worship Indra, Indra can give you good wife. So when Indra has mantra also, so like Om Namah Shivaya, Lord Shiva, actually no, there is a Padma Puran, Lord Shiva says this. While Shiva is approached, Aham Bhoga Pradata. Lord Shiva is Asutosh, easily pleased. For that reason, people approach Lord Shiva for material benefits. Ravana. Because Lord Shiva is easily pleased. Prakasar. So all the demons, devatas, they give you what you want. Krishna gives you what you need. For example, you are working, you got used to triple cigarette smoking. So your friend comes, hey, bring me a packet, $10. He'll give 10. That guy will go to shop, he'll give shopkeeper $10, triple packet. Okay, you're 21-year-old, he'll take $10. But the shopkeeper will see whether smoking is good for you or not. One day you're working, you'll give the friend, hey, take $10 and bring triple packet. And you turn back. That is not your friend, your father. What he will do? He'll take the $10 and he'll give triple times. He'll take the $10. That is not good for you. Whatever is good for you, Krishna will give you. So Krishna is telling, Aham Bhoga Pradata. Lord Shiva is telling, Aham Bhoga Pradata. He'll give Bhoga Pradata. This material world, there is no pure pleasure. Every pleasure is associated with pain. And on the top of it, you get a karma, you get stuck in the material world. Mukti Pradata Sarvesham Vishturena Samsaya. This verse is told by Lord Shiva. You want to get out of this world? Go back to Godhead? Krishna. Or his expansion Vishnu. This is in Padma Purana. Right? So, why? The motive is very important. So many mantras are there. But nobody asks for service. What is Hare Krishna mantra? Engagement with service. With service only you are not dispensed. And it is called a Maha Mantra. One day I was listening, in marriage also, Hare Krishna mantra. Death also Hare Krishna mantra. Why? One priest told me, even if anything you do wrong, this is covered, everything, all the faults are ignored, you will get the highest benefit. That one month. So in India, one time actually, that cola, this cola, they were coming. One person started a Maha Cola. That means what? This cola is better than all the colas. So that's called Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Everything is included in this. When you are ready, whatever you want, Krishna will give you at the time. But He will give you the highest destination. You don't need to ask Him. Your Father knows what is best for you. Yes or no? When you are ready, He'll give you. Okay? So thank you very much. We'll end it here.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all very much for being in this class. So, time, anger and stress. So anger and stress we don't want, time we want. We want to manage all of these things. So we have just got 2 hours of Prabhuji's association. It's so very enriching. With his 30 years of experience, he's written these 3 books, which is The Art and Science of Self-Mastery on anger, stress and time management. Very much put in all of his experience and come out with solutions for presented in a very, very simple and easy to read way. And not like any other self-help gurus, like nothing coming out of his own mind. It's through the practice of Bhakti Yoga. And so everything is coming from the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. It's all but put in there in a very simplified way, wherein which we can easily read and apply in our daily lives. So we request you all, please take this books and for yourself, and you can also gift it to your friends. It's a very simple reading, but actually internally they are actually reading and applying Bhagavad Gita in their own lives and improving themselves. So that's why it's The Art and Science of Self-Mastery. So this is Yugal Kishore, please. The book stand is there, I'll be there. Please feel free to come and pick one. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Since it's late, I'll not say much. Prabhuji will be available to sign. He'll be happy to answer any questions that you have from the session or otherwise also. I was really feeling very happy. This is Krishna's compassion on us through Prabhuji. Usually we see only while making fundraising, they ask people how much do you want to donate, or how much are you donating. This is such a compassion. I was thinking, I mean, he gets nothing from these, but the way he's asking everyone, and there is special power in committing in the Vaishnava Sangha. So what may be impossible to do for us alone, now all of a sudden seems easy and possible. And another thing, maybe you can reach out to Prashantji or Mayuri Mataji. We also have morning japa call where we come together and chant, and they can tell you and guide you more about that. So please do reach out. And these books are available for small donation, and any donation you would like to give, you can give. And Prabhuji will also sign it for you. And
that money will go for public cause. I don't have a bank account.
Yes, that's the problem Prabhuji has. No, that's the benefit Prabhuji has of this.
That money will go to public cause. All the ISKCON projects only. So not me. Thank you very much. Anyone has any question? I'm here for another 15-20 minutes. I'm leaving tomorrow. So thank you very much. I speak Telugu, needless to say.
Let us express our gratitude by chanting one Hare Krishna, the loudest that we have ever chanted. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Grace Yugal Kishore Prabhu ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Rama Veda Gaura Bhaktadina ki Jai. There will be prasadam served here, and there is pani puri on this side. So you can pick and choose which one you want to go for.
I didn't ask this problem.
No, Satya.
Right now, we got
Satya agreed to chant 2 rounds 3 times. Haribol.
Haribol. Haribol.
Prabhu, you got it there.
Bhagat, can you give this to Prabhu? Prabhu, we can do the birthday after the but then I have. You have to do. You have cash? Okay. What? Yeah.
Camera. See, they have preschool.
This is how much powerful I am. I can open it, that makes sense. Yours is not there? What they said? What they said?